Another game I really like is the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Atlanta in a week one. It's kind of like a homecoming matchup, really, for Arthur Smith. The former head coach of the Falcons returns after being fired. Now he's the offensive coordinator of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I was in this situation before as a coach where you get traded, fired, or I get trampled to death. Something happens. I end up on another team, and I got to go back and play my ex-team. It's even Super Bowl 37, going back up against my old team. The emotions are just freaking awesome. And don't think for a second that the Atlanta Falcons don't want to kick Arthur Smith's butt. And don't think for 1 second either that Arthur Smith wants to go in there and put about 40 points on Atlanta and kick their butt. There's some emotional ties here that are very cool. The other thing is, you see this Mike Tomlin, great coach of the Steelers? Well, Raheem Morris is now the head coach of the Falcons. They were on my staff with the Buccaneers. Two great guys, great friends, going after each other for the first time. And they'll be hugging each other. They'll be saying all this stuff before the game. Hey, good to see you, man. Good luck. They want to kick each other's butt in the worst way. You think they want to go to the combine and sit there for 4 days knowing you beat me? Hell no. There's a lot of juice in this game because of Arthur Smith returning home and because of these two friends teeing off as head coaches. Now, the Steelers, they've had the luxury of Ben Roethlisberger your whole life. I used to think that about Tomlin sometimes. You get Ben Roethlisberger every year. Well, welcome back to reality. Who's your quarterback? I think if you're Atlanta, you got to get ready for both of them. You're going to see Justin Fields in this game as a Wildcat. Somewhere in this game, Fields will impact it. But Russell Wilson will, I think, be the starter, and I think you'll see him most of the game. But remember, they're learning a new offense, both of them, and they're dealing with a defense they haven't seen much of in the preseason. Young offensive line. All the investment that Pittsburgh has made has been on their offensive line lately. First-round pick this year, offensive lineman from Washington. Last year, first-round pick, offensive lineman from Georgia. They signed a free agent offensive guard from the Eagles, a lot of money. Rookie center out of West Virginia. How well this young offensive line plays will determine this game. And they did not look good at times in the preseason. Bad snaps, holding penalties, pass protection issues. Little concern right now with the development of this young offensive line. I love the two running backs of the Steelers, though. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to run the football. They got a young back, number 30. Keep an eye on him. He's a Gruden grinder. I'm not even going to give you his name. You got to come up with him. Najee Harris is the feature back, but they got an unknown Gruden grinder that's a hell of a back. Defensively, the Steelers, this is where the rubber meets the road. If they win the game, they're going to get 2 or 3 turnovers from their defense. And they're led by Cam Hayward. Have you ever seen a forklift? Have you ever seen one on the road, like you're in traffic and you're looking at a forklift and you're all ticked off? That's what Cam Hayward is. He's a pain in the ass. You can't block him. The guy's a freaking load. And they got good players all around him. They got Highsmith and Watt. We know that. They added Patrick Queen, an every down linebacker from the Ravens. That's a great pickup. And the young Porter kid and Minka Fitzpatrick give him a really good secondary to go up against Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. But
Hi, everyone. Exclusive from Las Vegas. Tommy Mack, a legendary pro NFL analyst with over 30 years of experience, brings his unparalleled insights directly to you. Founder of iconic sports handicapping sites like TommyMac.com and CrushShotSports.com, Tommy has been a staple in the industry since 1994. From his early days dominating the scene to his in-depth knowledge gained from years in Costa Rica on both sides of the counter, Tommy knows the game inside and out. Get access to his expert analysis for the entire NFL season with a one-time season ticket pass to the Winner's Circle for just $49.99 all season long. Stay updated in real time with live game day action by following us at x.com/odds911. Don't miss out. Join and win at odds911.com today.